Ever feel like you're searching for that cheat code
Yeah.
to unlock like a better version of yourself? I know I do.
Yeah.
And that's why this deep dive is so fascinating.
Okay.
We're taking a look at Lestallion's 50 CBT journal prompts.
Right.
And let me tell you, these prompts feel like a shortcut.
Yes.
Some serious self-discovery.
Yeah.
Whether you're a journaling pro or just starting out.
And the best part is it's not about like cutting corners. It's
Right.
about tapping into a powerful approach
Yeah.
called cognitive behavioral therapy.
Okay. Or CBT.
So CBT, okay?
Yes.
For anyone new to that, imagine this. You're holding up a mirror to your thoughts
Yeah.
and how they impact your feelings and actions.
That's exact. But instead of just looking in the mirror, you've got this set of prompts, right?
Yeah.
Guiding you to really understand
Yes.
what you see
Exactly.
instead of just like, oh, there I am again.
And these prompts from Lestallion, they're not just randomly thrown together.
Okay.
They're thoughtfully grouped into themes like self-reflection, managing stress, setting goals.
Right.
It's like they've created a roadmap
Okay.
for your self-discovery journey.
And you know me?
I like it.
I love a good roadmap.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's talk about some of these prompts because they're where the real magic happens.
Let's do it.
One that caught my eye was think about a recent mistake you made. What did you learn from it, and how can you apply this lesson in the future?
That's a classic example
Yeah.
of how CBT helps us reframe our experiences.
Okay.
Instead of getting bogged down by mistakes.
Right.
It's about extracting wisdom
Yep.
and using it to move forward.
It's like that saying, turn your wounds into wisdom.
Yes.
Like this prompt isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about turning those setbacks into stepping stones.
Yes.
Imagine, for example,
Okay.
you completely bombed a presentation at work.
Oh, yeah.
This prompt could help you pinpoint what went wrong.
Right.
Maybe you realize you needed to practice more
Right.
or tailor your message to the audience.
Yeah.
And then, boom,
There you go.
you've got a plan for improvement next time.
That's exactly how these prompts work.
Yeah.
They nudge you towards those aha moments.
Oh, I like that.
And another one that really resonated with me was describe a moment when you felt truly happy.
Okay.
What can you do to create more moments like this?
Oh, I love this one.
Yes.
It's like a recipe for happiness.
Yes.
Instead of just hoping for happy moments to magically appear.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
This prompt encourages you to get proactive
Yes.
about seeking out joy.
And that's a key principle of CBT.
Okay.
Taking an active role
Okay.
in shaping your thoughts and feelings.
So it's like, we all know it brings us joy.
We do.
Maybe it's spending time with loved ones,
Right.
being in nature, or
Yes.
listening to a favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
But how often do we actually
Right.
make a conscious effort
Yeah.
to incorporate those things into our lives?
You're right.
This prompt is a powerful reminder.
It is.
To actively prioritize those joy-inducing activities.
Precisely.
Instead of just, like I said,
Right.
hoping that they magically appear.
It shifts your perspective from passive observer
Oh, wow.
to active participant in your own well-being.
Oh,
And that's incredibly empowering.
it really is.
Yeah.
Now, another prompt that stood out to me,
Okay.
especially with all the craziness in our lives,
Yeah.
is from the stress management section.
Okay.
It asks, describe a place where you feel at peace.
Okay.
How can you recreate this feeling?
This prompt beautifully illustrates how CBT
Right.
connects our thoughts, feelings, and even our physical senses
Interesting.
by vividly recalling a peaceful place.
Okay.
Maybe it's the beach, the mountains,
Right.
or even just a cozy corner in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You tap into those sensory details that evoke a sense of calm.
It's like creating a mental sanctuary
Yes.
you can escape to whenever you need a moment of peace.
Exactly.
I actually tried this once,
Okay.
visualizing myself on a beach in Bali,
Nice.
complete with the sound of the waves
Oh, nice.
and the scent of sunscreen.
I love it.
Did it work?
You need to.
Let's just say it was more relaxing than
Okay.
my actual surroundings at the time,
Right.
which happened to be a crowded subway car.
That's a perfect example of how these prompts encourage you to find what works best for you.
Right.
What brings one person peace
Right.
might not have the same effect on another.
Of course.
The key is to explore and discover what resonates with your own unique needs and preferences.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's all about personalizing the experience.
It is.
So we've talked about prompts focused on learning from mistakes,
Right.
cultivating joy,
Yeah.
and finding peace.
Mm-hmm.
But why are these prompts so darn effective?
Right.
What is it about this approach that makes it so powerful?
For starters,
Yeah.
each of these prompts encourages self-awareness,
Okay.
which is the bedrock of CBT,
Right.
by prompting you to reflect on your experiences, your thoughts, and feelings.
Right.
They shine a light on patterns and triggers that might otherwise go unnoticed.
Like those pesky cognitive distortions CBT talks about.
Those unhelpful thinking patterns that can really trip us up.
Yeah.
But these prompts,
Okay.
they help us catch those distortions in action.
So it's like these prompts are helping us become detectives in our own minds, spotting those clues that lead to like unhelpful thought patterns. And then hopefully figuring out how to rewire them.
Precisely.
Love it.
And once you start to recognize those cognitive distortions, you can challenge them.
Okay.
For example, let's say you're stuck in a cycle of all or nothing, thinking, if I don't get this promotion, I'm a complete failure.
Oh, yeah.
The prompts can help you see the shades of gray, reminding you that even if things don't go as planned, it doesn't mean you're a failure.
It's like those prompts are giving us a gentle nudge to be kinder to ourselves. To challenge those like overly critical voices in our heads.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that compassion is so important.
It is.
Now, another reason these prompts are so effective is their focus on specificity.
Okay.
They don't let you get away with vague feelings of I felt stressed or I was happy.
I don't know why.
They push you to dig deeper, to recall concrete examples like, when my boss gave me that tight deadline, I felt my chest tighten, and I had the thought, I'm never going to get this done.
It's like instead of just like dipping our toes in the pool of our emotions, these prompts are making us dive head first into the deep end.
Exactly.
And that's where the real insights are, in those specific moments. We can start to untangle the messy knot of our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors.
By zeroing in on those specific moments, you gain a much clearer understanding of what triggers certain thoughts and how those thoughts, in turn, influence your emotions and actions. It's like connecting the dots to reveal a bigger picture of your inner world.
And the more we understand that inner world, the better equipped we are to navigate it, to ride the waves of emotion. Instead of feeling tossed around by them.
Precisely.
Okay, I like that.
And what I appreciate about the prompts from Lestallion is their gentle, encouraging tone. It's not about self-criticism. It's about approaching yourself with curiosity and kindness. It's like having a supportive friend.
Oh, I like that.
Guiding you through the process of self-discovery.
Which is so important because let's face it, self-reflection can be tough.
It can.
It's easy to get bogged down in self-criticism or get overwhelmed by the process. But these prompts, they feel approachable, even inviting.
They are. And that's part of what makes them so effective. They create a safe space for you to explore your inner world without judgment.
Now, we've talked a lot about the individual prompts. But I'm curious, from a CBT perspective, what's the value of putting these reflections down on paper? Why is journaling such a powerful tool?
That's a great question. Journaling provides this incredible space for you to externalize your thoughts and feelings. When we keep everything bottled up inside, it's easy for those thoughts to circle endlessly, gaining momentum and power.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm the queen of overthinking. Sometimes I feel like my brain is a browser with a million tabs open.
I think many of us can relate to that. And that's where journaling comes in. It's like hitting the pause button on that whirlwind of thoughts. Giving yourself a moment to step back and observe them with a bit of distance.
It's like journaling gives those thoughts a place to land. Somewhere they can be seen. And understood. Without like immediately taking over.
Exactly. It's like you're creating a dialogue.
With yourself on paper. And that act of writing engages different parts of the brain. Allowing you to process those thoughts and feelings on a deeper level.
That makes sense. It's like when something's been swirling around in my head.
Right.
And I finally, like, write it down.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there it is.
There it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Now I can finally see it clearly.
Right. And once you see it clearly, you can start to work with it.
Right.
To explore different perspectives.
Okay.
Challenge unhelpful thoughts and identify patterns in your thinking.
It's like you're becoming your own therapist, in a way.
Precisely.
Right.
Journaling empowers you to become an active participant.
Yeah.
In your own mental well-being. So for anyone listening who's thinking,
yes,
this all sounds great,
right,
but I could never keep up with a journaling practice.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I'd say start small.
Okay.
Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference.
Okay.
The key is consistency.
Right.
Think of it like exercise for your mind.
Oh, okay.
The more you practice, the stronger those self-awareness muscles become.
And just like with exercise,
right,
it doesn't have to be like a grueling marathon session.
No, even a few minutes of mindful reflection can have a big impact over time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And remember, there's no right or wrong way to journal.
That's right.
The most important thing is to find what works for you.
Exactly.
Experiment with different prompts.
Right.
Try free writing.
Yes.
Or even just jotting down a few thoughts before bed.
Exactly.
Make it your own.
Yeah, make it your own.
Yes.
That's such a great point.
Yeah.
It's not about being perfect.
Yeah.
It's about showing up consistently.
Exactly.
And being present with whatever comes up.
And as you continue to explore your inner world through journaling, here's a final thought to ponder.
Okay.
Lestallion emphasizes the beauty of their journals.
Right.
How might having a dedicated, aesthetically pleasing space impact your journaling experience?
Yeah.
And in turn, your self-discovery process?
It's like creating a sanctuary for your thoughts.
Yes.
A place where you feel inspired and motivated to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Precisely because when it comes to self-discovery, sometimes the smallest details can make the biggest difference.
So true.
So whether you're scribbling in a notebook, typing on your laptop, or, yes, even using one of those beautiful Lestallion journals, remember this.
Right.
You have everything you need within you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth.
I love it.
All it takes is a willingness to explore.
And on that note, I think we've given our listeners plenty to chew on today.
Yes.
Until next time, happy journaling, everyone.